Yikes. Yep, that video coming from Tokyo, Japan, where people were told to shelter in place as North Korea decided for some reason to fly a missile over it. Yeah, nuclear apocalypse. Whoever thought it would be so trendy? Welcome back, beautiful and amazing human beings. This is Luke Radowski here of WeAreChange.org. And man, oh man, is there some absolutely crazy news to get into today, especially internationally, not just in Ukraine, but also specifically Bangladesh, where, of course, the national power grid there collapsed. But here domestically, we also have absolutely crazy, shocking news as, of course, Elon Musk is going to be buying Twitter. Yes, you heard that correctly. Elon Musk will be buying Twitter. We're going to be doing a deep dive on this, why this is happening. Is this related to the recent spat that Elon Musk had with the president of Ukraine? We're going to get into that, plus a lot more. Also, why Atlas has a cone. And if you like the shirt that I'm wearing in this broadcast, you could get it on thebestpoliticalshirts.com because you do. I'm here. And the clip that we played in the beginning of this broadcast showed a very crazy and chaotic situation in one of the world's biggest cities, Tokyo, Japan, where, of course, many citizens hid for their lives thinking that they were going to be bombed by, of course, North Korea. Now, luckily, this actual attack didn't happen. There was warnings that it was going to happen. It looks like the initial reports we're getting is that North Korea did fly a missile over Japan, flew, of course, into the Pacific. This as, of course, the United States and South Korea decided to respond to this threat by North Korea by doing a joint bombing drill during the emergency declaration in Tokyo. But hey, don't worry. According to the Vice President of the United States, we have a very tight and cozy relationship with North Korea.
So the United States shares a very important relationship, which is an alliance with the Republic of North Korea.
So yeah, that's American foreign policy. In totally unrelated news, today we also found out that Elon Musk will be purchasing Twitter, as of course he has just officially announced that he will be buying it at the original price that he promised to buy it originally, paying the full $44 billion, making an offer that of course would avoid a trial, specifically for $54.20 a share, the same price he agreed to in April. Twitter stock had to be stopped from trading as of course it went up 13% to $48.13 right after this news. And as people are commenting below this story, they're saying if Musk does buy, and with this news, we are seeing a lot of establishment types being mad at it, while, of course, a lot of people are talking about the prospects of free speech actually being brought back to online social media, which a lot of people hope will bring back normalcy to this country, which a lot of people online look like they are rooting for. As, of course, Elon Musk also expressed interest in doing business with Rumble, an online platform that has been giving people a voice online when they were censored for their political opinions on big tech social media. And now, with Elon Musk owning a part of big tech social media, with him expressing viewpoints supporting free speech, obviously there's a huge potential to do a lot of good here. Now, a lot of people are asking themselves, why is Elon Musk doing this? Of course, the corporate media establishment types are saying that it's predominantly so he avoids more disclosures, as of course even The Atlantic came out with an article saying that, quote, Elon Musk's texts shattered the myth of the tech genius, providing a lot of conjecture and opinions into what is obviously a very biased piece against Elon Musk, while other people online are also theorizing that the latest spat between him and the president of Ukraine led to this decision, as of course I think it's fair to say that Elon Musk definitely got dogpiled by a lot of establishment types over what was his attempt to try to de-escalate the current situation in Ukraine and bring peace to the region, which was met by hatred and contempt by the current political ruling party there that has banned negative news coverage of itself and opposing political parties. One of the advisors of the current president of Ukraine literally posted a Photoshop photo of Elon Musk being treated as a traitor. This, as it's important to note here that Elon Musk has offered up his Starlink network to be used in Ukraine, which has made significant strides for the Ukrainian military and army that has been able to use GPS, satellite-coordinated missiles, and weapon systems that, according to many military strategists and analysts, has turned the tide. And without Starlink, without the internet being provided by Elon Musk to Ukraine that this conflict would look totally different than it is right now, as of course the Ukrainians are making significant gains right now in Kherson, as it looks like they're going to be pushing forward from Lyman, already annexed territories by Russia that Russia has promised to protect with nuclear weapons. Now, Elon Musk's help to Ukraine is significant, very significant, to the point where even the former Google CEO Eric Schmidt came out and said that Elon Musk is the real hero in the Ukrainian-Russian war, specifically for helping out Ukraine, while of course also being threatened by Russian hackers and Russian government attacks on his infrastructure, even going as far as to say publicly that if I die under mysterious circumstances, it's been nice knowing ya, specifically making a reference to him helping out the Ukrainians to the point where the Russians might assassinate him. And now, in the face of all of this, we have Ukrainian politicians and diplomats telling him to F off and that no one is going to be buying his products in Ukraine. The president of Ukraine, Zelensky, also tweeted, "Which Elon Musk do you like more?" offering two options, one who supports Ukraine, one who supports Russia, obviously providing a false dichotomy here that is unfair to Elon Musk. And for Zelensky's advisor to point him out as a traitor because Elon Musk is trying to bring peace to Ukraine is absolutely absurd. If you don't want nuclear war, you're somehow a Putin apologist, that's absolutely crazy and truly unfair. Now, when we look at Elon Musk's original offer for peace and a truce, it's not a perfect one. It's not one that is bulletproof, but it's one that at least starts the conversation. A conversation that was never had. He's trying to start it, and of course he's being attacked and dogpiled for doing so, which is absurd. You don't like his peace deal? Offer up a new one. Have some negotiations, as of course the current strategy there isn't a strategy. It's a pathway for destruction and death that is going to negatively affect many innocent human beings, and it should be avoided at all costs. We could try to avoid it by at least starting the conversations. And Elon Musk, again, proposed that the people of Ukraine decide their own fate, vote for whichever government they want to live under, that Crimea be part of Russia and allowed to have water, while of course Ukraine would remain neutral. Again, not a perfect plan, not a bulletproof plan. But we have to remember, a couple of months ago, Turkey actually was able to get Ukraine and Russia to agree to a peace deal to the point where Putin and Zelensky were supposed to face off face-to-face and sign a peace deal that would remove Russian troops from Ukraine while allowing Ukraine to remain neutral. Ukraine turned away this peace deal, and again, the facts of this case are important to know here and understand here. Again, we're facing debts that will be devastating for the world to deal with. As already we're dealing with the massive population crisis, why shouldn't we start the conversation? Why shouldn't we try to de-escalate situations? Why shouldn't we reach for peace? Well, that's a question that a lot of people should be asking themselves, and the person calling for it should not be attacked. All of this, as the president of Ukraine also just announced and signed into a law that would prevent peace talks with the current president of Russia, Vladimir Putin, which he says is impossible. Once again, highlighting a larger Western agenda for regime change inside of Russia, which is absolutely demonstrably stupid, as of course the main guy that is going to take over from Putin, that is expected to take over from Putin right now, is a massive war hawk that would of course create an even more dangerous situation for everyone involved here. So yeah, I'm anti-war. Yes, I believe there should be peace. Yes, I don't believe Elon Musk should be criticized. I don't agree with Elon Musk's proposal, but that doesn't mean we can't have a civil discussion here, and that doesn't mean it shouldn't at least start a conversation, because attacking him and putting other people like Roger Waters on a Ukrainian kill list is absolutely absurd, undemocratic, and against the core values of what the U.S. Western mainstream media says is going to protect inside of Ukraine. And again, what's happening to the innocent people of Ukraine needs to stop, and in my opinion, needs to stop before more innocent people are hurt. But that's not up to the government, that's up to a lot of the people. As of course, I widely talk about the larger impacts and the small decisions that you can make every single day that could make your and your community a lot better and safer. I talk about this all exclusively on LukeUncensored.com. By the way, we're not done with the video. I just wanted to notify you that there is another video available for you right now. There's going to be very eye-opening and very important, especially when it comes to one of Jeffrey Epstein's best friends, who is pushing for a centralized digital identification system and now has just bankrolled a number of Republicans. Who are those Republicans bankrolled by Mr. Epstein's friend? Well, we're going to be talking about that plus a lot more all later on today on LukeUncensored.com. You also get 3 master classes, a forum where you get to meet like-minded individuals, work together on larger projects, exclusive merchandise only available for members. If you haven't signed up yet, what are you waiting for? Sign up right now on LukeUncensored.com. See you there right after this broadcast. Now, one of the oldest, whitest guys you'll know just openly proclaimed that he somehow was sort of raised Puerto Rican. I'm not kidding you. This is the latest statements from the current president of the United States.
And so I was sort of raised in the Puerto Rican community at home politically. And so we came here for a long time, both for business and pleasure, since you're part of the Third Circuit Court. And so
Yeah. Sure, this as the President of the United States just pledged a new $625 million for security assistance to Ukraine. Where's that money going to? Where's the accounting? Well, of course, only time will tell if those larger questions get answered. This, of course, in other international news, it looks like 140 million people are right now in the dark in Bangladesh as the national power grid there collapsed, forcing almost everyone in that country to live without energy and power. Yes, you heard that correctly. This is after, of course, massive blackouts, massive mismanagement of government mishandling, as of course Bangladesh has been very carefully following the policies of the World Economic Forum, which openly brags about how they're 7th in gender equality. And as the government of Bangladesh focuses on gender equality, their infrastructure is absolutely destroyed after, quote, glitches in the power system. Yes, that's what we're getting as official reports here. This as, of course, the electricity grid there has been in turmoil for months. The price of energy has significantly caused a lot of problems, which is also being deliberately done by centralized forces and governments that, of course, have a pet project of trying to change the weather in the world. This, as in 2019, the World Economic Forum decided that they're going to be focusing on Bangladesh, and this is the result that we're facing right now, and of course the result of how the poorest people in the world are being screwed over by centralized powers who don't give a damn about them. And only if the people truly do rise up and realize the power that they have within themselves to change the world for the better, by small individual actions, being there for themselves, their family members, their communities, doing good things for themselves, doing good things for the people around them, only then can the world truly change and get away from this larger satanic vampire, energetic, multinational, corporate, billionaire banker class that, of course, thrives off of ignorance. That right there was a lot of just my own personal opinion and perspective. If you agree with it, though, share it with your friends and family members. It is more important than ever to get this kind of message out there, especially when it comes to people realizing, hey, at the end of the day, every small decision you make, everything you do adds up. You could vote with your dollar, you could vote with your time, you could vote with your energy, and you could vote with your thoughts. Vote very carefully as you, of course, make very important decisions for your existence, as there are a lot of traps set out for you to, of course, screw you over. If you thought I did a bad job in any way, shape, or form in the making of this video, in my presentation, in some of the things that I brought up that you thought maybe I got wrong, let me know down in the comment section below what it was. I always appreciate being able to hear from different people, from different perspectives, to have an open mind and the ability to see things that I wouldn't naturally see myself. Poor Atlas there is Conehead Atlas, sadly, because she has a little scratch on her head. She literally just scratched her head and there was a little cut. And then I'm like, all right, whatever, it's going to go away. She kept scratching it. She kept scratching it and scratching it, and it's just... So we had to, we had to fix it. I think she's in REM sleep right now. She loves that couch. She sleeps every time I make this video. She sees me turn on the lights above my head, and the lights with this camera automatically just goes there, it lays down. We go for a walk before, we go for a walk after. She really enjoys it. Not so much with the cone though. She's not happy. She's giving me the business and a lot of drama. But hey, she keeps cutting herself. Stop it. But what can you do? But she'll be better soon. I love you guys. Stay tuned for more here on wearechange.org. One more video right now available for you on lukeuncensored.com. See you there.